And right when I thought that, my phone's dead. It doesn't matter. I reach for the handle for the bathroom and just, boom, just fucking collapse onto the floor. Might as well address the elephant in the room. Why this podcast really has been going on. Last time we did this, we did
the One Chip Challenge.
One Chip Challenge. That's time we had an actual podcast. We did the One Chip Challenge. At the end, we had those chamoy bears we were having, plus the halftime how-to.
The root beer drink.
It was root beer and whiskey.
Whiskey, yeah. Salted caramel whiskey.
Salted caramel whiskey and root beer, plus the beers we were drinking. And at the end of that podcast, I was feeling it. Like, I was losing my color. We rush out of here.
No, it's like, okay, so it was spicy. It was hot. But the gut bomb afterwards, it felt like your stomach was just tied in knots.
We went 33 minutes without any food or drink after we ate that one chip.
Yeah.
Shout out to One Chip Challenge. The hottest chip. And the stomach was just rumbling. I'm laying down during the halftime how-to. Then
Calvin did really good with the spice.
Yeah, I'm horrible normally. And you've been pretty bad lately.
Yeah, I know.
The last year, you've sucked at
My
spice.
tongue hurts.
Since the last One Chip Challenge, you haven't been the same.
I haven't been the same. You won't be the same,
I don't think so. I haven't had anything spicy since. No wings, nothing.
They took it off the shelves now, dude.
I saw that. That kid perished.
Kid passed away.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Sorry. I can imagine, dude, because that gut bomb was terrible. Anyways, so we get done with the podcast. We were doing some live streaming.
We ended it because I had to go to the bathroom. I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. I thought I had to poop. So we go into the house.
I'm in here. I stayed here.
Chris stayed in here. I go into the house, and as I'm walking in, I'm like, I might need to text Chris because, like, I don't feel good. And I knew he was going to wait in here for me, and there's nobody else in the house. I walk in, I get almost to the bathroom, and I was like thinking, you need to text Chris. And I was like, my phone's dead, it doesn't matter. And right when I thought that, my phone's dead, it doesn't matter. I reach for the handle for the bathroom, and just, boom, just fucking collapse onto the floor. Chris's wife said she just heard a thump, just a large thud.
That's all I knew. That's the only reason why I knew it, because she called me. She's like, hey, what are you guys doing down there? I'm like, well, I'm in here in the shed. So I heard a loud thump and like a whole bunch of rumble afterwards. I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to go check our cabin. Like, God.
So I hit the ground, and I don't know how long I was down for, but I was dreaming. And in my dream, it was like some random girl from high school that I probably haven't seen in like 15 years in the middle of the street. And I'm like laying down, and I feel like there's people I know around, and I'm like, you need to wake up. Wake up, wake up. And I'm like in the dream, and I'm thinking in my head, like, wake up, you need to wake up, this is gonna be bad. And I like wake myself, I like force myself out of the dream, I wake up, and then I'm just like laying on the ground. I wake up, I'm like laying on my arm. I'm just like this, and I'm like, what is going on? And I start crawling to the toilet. I was like, thank God you woke yourself up. The first thing I thought was, thank God you woke up. And I start crawling to the toilet, and I'm like, oh, I gotta poop. I get up on the toilet like I'm gonna poop, and I don't even shut the door all the way. The door's still like cracked, and I'm just like gonna poop, and I'm like, oh no, it's not poop! And then I'm like, I hop off the toilet, and I'm going to throw up, and right as I start throwing up, I realize that I'm bare-assed.
Oh my God.
My pants are around my knees, my ass is straight up in the air, and the door is not shut all the way.
Oh my God.
And I'm just like praying that no one comes in, and I start choking.
I just pray you didn't sneeze. If you sneeze,
dude, I might have. I threw up so much. It was probably the most I've ever thrown up, is what it felt like, and I could feel the spicy like One Chip Challenge coming through my eyes. Like I was just crying, and the One Chip Challenge was just coming out of my eyeballs, out of my nose. Like I felt like I had all kinds of mucus. Because during the challenge, you get all like all boogery, and then during that, I was just throwing it all up. It was coming out of all my holes. I swear, some came out of my ears, dude. Like even my ears were burning. It was tough. And then I did have to shit. I got on the toilet. I'm like trying to poop, and then I just pass out. I would pass out. I woke up. I was like leaning against the wall.
Oh my God!
I was like, what is going on? And then I passed out again. I was like, I might die here. Like I'm gonna die on the toilet.
Like Elvis.
Yeah, someone's gonna come in. I'm just passed out, sweating.
Oh my God.
Passed out with sweat on me.
Dude, I feel bad because I didn't know nothing.
And then I come back in here. I'm trying to tell Chris about my problems. And I see him walk over to the camera and click, try to turn it on. I'm like, you bastard! I wasn't ready to share my story.
You had to, you know what I mean? It was fresh in your mind, so you had to, you know what I mean?
Dude, I couldn't talk about it. We even tried, and I couldn't. I was just like,
I was worried. Calvin had to drive home too, and I was worried as hell. Like he was gonna pass out and fucking crash his car.
Oh man, I probably should have drove home. I got home and I was just like, I am so fucking. I just felt so terrible still.
This exists.
But I didn't poop not one. Oh, I did one. One. I just felt like a little chip just coming through, dude. It was the worst.
Oh yeah.
Just I felt like I could feel it going through my whole
It
system.
was like pooping menudo, spicy menudo, just water.
Spicy menudo.
Oh my god. God.
I had menudo today.
Ooh, did you Chavez?
Fire. No, La Botana. Shout out to La Botana, the little family place on Washington.
Oh, is it good? That sounds
Fire.
familiar.
So good, so good. It's a little restaurant on the corner.
Really?
By like Thornton High School.
Uh huh.
So good,
Gotta try it out.
delicious. Even if you don't want pig feet, they'll give you pig feet.
Ooh, really?
They're like,
Ooh,
they're
pig
like,
feet. Because you
"Eat
gotta have
it."
a pig feet.
You're like, you want flavor or not? No
yeah,
flavor.
Exactly.
You know. Oh, dude, just thinking about that one chip challenge and how horrible it was gets me like I'm getting sweaty.
That's why they
just
take it
thinking
off
about
the. That's why they take it off the shelves, bro. You know what I mean?
That was right after we did it. That kid died.
The kid died like, I think he passed away. We did it like it was like a week later. No, maybe like even 3 days later. That poor kid, dude. I couldn't imagine.
Imagine being his parents. Imagine if he bought it for him.
I think,
Oh, this is funny.
I think he had like one of his friends met him or something like that to take it and.
Have you seen the people that do it to random like people on the street, like homeless
Yeah,
people?
yeah, that was fun.
Those are ruthless, dude. It's I saw some homeless guy. He's all $20. He's all $20. He's eating it, and the
I'd have
homeless
given that
guy's
guy
like,
100.
it's like a minute, and the guy just runs in. He's all, fuck this. He runs into the liquor store to get a drink.
I saw one too. Is like a bigger guy at like a car salesman did it, and then he was just like, it was hot, but the gut bomb, dude. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they put in there. It was X-Lax or something that just. It just felt like you twisted your intestines into a knot, and it keeps pulling tighter and tighter.
Oh, my ulcers.
Like when you're. Oh, pills are good. Pills are good.
My ulcers.